What's up, guys? I'm Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind, and today's video is going to be one of my favorite things ever. Back in the day, I was obsessed with Reese's peanut butter cups. And when it was Easter time, I'd always get the Reese's peanut butter eggs. So I thought, hey, time to make a keto version and I'll share it. So I'm going to make a keto version of, my silicone mold is actually Easter bunnies, but it's the same recipe. Use what you have and make these keto Reese's bunnies. And so anyways, I'll show you how to make it and enjoy these. You probably have these ingredients in your pantry, and they take maybe a half an hour to make. So go ahead and make some. Don't be tempted by that Easter candy. Don't do it. Make these instead. So here's how to make them. Okay, so you're going to take a medium-sized bowl and put your butter and your coconut oil in it and melt it. And then you'll need a powdered sweetener. My go-to is either Swerve or Lakanto. I keep them in stock all the time. In this case, I'm using Swerve, which is powdered erythritol. And using a hand mixer, just beat it all together. Know that you can add up to a cup of sweetener, but I like it like a little bit less sweet, so I just went with the half cup. But just adjust your sweetener to taste. And this is bulk peanut butter that you get fresh ground that has nothing but ground peanuts in it. But use a natural peanut butter that has no sweetener. And add that in there, mix it all around so it's nice and fluffy and mixed well. And once that's all incorporated, you can actually, I want to say the recipe to this is down below. But then you're going to take your mold and just push it in there so it's nice and tight so you get it all in there. I thought that these were going to be a lot more detailed, but either way, it doesn't matter. Just use any silicone mold. But being that I didn't buy enough trays, I have to put my overflow in this mini cupcake pan. So there's the finished product that I'm going to pop in the freezer for about a half an hour. So they're good and frozen. And it just makes it easier to work with and to come out of the mold. So these are now, after it's been in there for probably like a half an hour. So they're nice and frozen and they come out in one piece. Isn't that cute? So pop those all out. And in the meantime, you're going to melt Lily's chocolate chips and coconut oil in a bowl. And now that's nice and melty. It's easy to dip. And once that's nice and smooth, just take a fork or a spoon and put your peanut butter mixture in there. And then, repeat. Make sure all the sides are coated. And you're going to put it on parchment paper so that it will harden up. And it will come off nice and easy once it's done. And just repeat that for all of them. And for me, I just throw them in there. Do whatever you want. I touched it. It's my food. Calm down, food police. But anyways, these are such a good alternative to the peanut butter cup that's loaded with sugar. Just make these. It really, from the time it actually took it, maybe half an hour from start to finish, including the time it took to freeze them. So that's what they look like fresh out of the freezer. They are ready to enjoy. And they're about a carb a piece. So just know that. Don't eat them all in one sitting, but I like to store them in the fridge. And here's a look at what they look like on the inside. So enjoy. Well, I hope you have a great weekend. This is my last video until my week 61 update. So I hope you enjoy this recipe and I'll see you then. Bye-bye. I'm Jess and you're watching Keto Rewind.